don't know whether I see the risk of a euro breakup. I think it's possible.
What about, I mean...
Somebody reminded me yesterday, I think it was Alexis de Tocqueville, that said, you can transition from the impossible to the inevitable without even going through the probable. And I think this is the real hard problem here. I think we're transitioning from the impossible to the inevitable without even stopping at the probable. It's a horrible situation. There's obviously a psychological impact of the failure of a system on another. When the U.S. was going through the financial crisis in 2008, the actual financial exposure and industrial impact on Europe was relatively small, other than a few banks, including RBS in the UK, which we all know, and some of the French banks are required recap, and the Swiss banks. And so it was contained, it was somehow managed. It's more of a psychological issue than anything else in the U.S. The biggest defense mechanism that we could have created against the potential breakup of the euro already exists, because of the fact that the majority of the revenues and the earnings that both Fiat and Fiat Industrial have are being sourced outside the eurozone. And so the bizarre consequence of this is that to the extent that we have loss-making operations in Europe, they will become a lot less meaningful in the context of a global organization than they will become otherwise.